What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going over opening up our King of the Court rewards for this week in NBA 2K26 MyTEAM. And you guys can see King of the Court Season 3 Week 1 Tier 1 prize, which I want to talk about here in a second. But I thought, and this is just me, again, Amar won. We ended up tying, but I guess he had the tiebreakers. I don't know exactly how that worked. I thought the winner of both PlayStation and Xbox got the VC. Like, am I wrong with that? Like, I swear I thought the winner of Xbox and PlayStation would both get the VC, but maybe it is only the overall winner that does get the VC. But I could have sworn I thought it was the winner of Xbox and the winner of PlayStation that would ultimately get it, but maybe it is only the first person overall. So yeah, kind of a little bit about King of the Court. Amar and I both ended with 14-0-9-0, and I guess again I will have to wait till 2K officially puts out the tweet, but since it says that he finished in first, I'm guessing he had whatever the tiebreaker is. I think it goes by losses and then by who gets there in the least amount of games, and I almost guarantee that he played less games than me because he is ultimately EU. So it does say track 2 and track 3 prize. Oh, that's for never mind. That's for wait, that's for yeah, I think that's for like PC gamers, I think. I'm just a little bit confused, but it does look like only 1 million total VC is given out. I was wrong on that then, because I really did think that that both the PlayStation and Xbox winner did get the King of the Court VC, but I guess I'm wrong. So I finished in second overall. Amar's on PlayStation. I thought maybe I'd get the VC. I don't get the VC. So that makes matters even worse. I spent all of this time grinding King of the Court this week for a Galaxy Opal piece, which doesn't mean nothing, and a Diamond option pack. Man, it's pretty rough. Now, I can't complain a whole ton because, like, things have gone my way in the past in King of the Courts, especially at the end. And so, again, I can only get so mad. But it's just crazy because the last game, so I was at, I think, 14,040. So I was 50 points behind Amar. In the last game that I played, I won by exactly 40 points. I think it was, or not the last game I played, the last game I played that I got points. I won by 40 points. And I had the ball on the last possession. I just think to myself, if I would have just found a way to get a bucket on that possession, I would have probably won King of the Court. I wasn't able to get a bucket on that last possession, and I ended up tying with Amar, who ultimately, I guess, did have the tiebreaker, is what this is showing. So it is what it is. Like I said, some things have went my way in the past. This week, obviously, you know, it says I'm in second. We'll wait to see the tweet, but you know, credit to Amar. I mean, shout out to Amar. Congrats to Amar. That's all I can really say. The only thing I'm mad about is, and again, it's such a little thing when you're talking about winning King of the Court. It's such a little thing, but like, I genuinely did think that the winner of both PlayStation and Xbox would get that King of the Court VC. Now, again, maybe I just don't know what I'm talking about here, but I genuinely did think that. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. Like, I can only get so mad, like, about things. It is what it is. But I genuinely did think, that I would get that VC, which it is what it is. Yeah, so track 1 is for PlayStation and Xbox Series consoles. Track 2 is for playing the Switch. Track 3 is play PC. So it is true, right? They only are giving out 1 million total VC, which is crazy because last year they gave out it for Xbox and PlayStation. I still thought that that's what they would do this year, and that ultimately is not the case. And you guys can see the tiebreakers. It goes by losses, number of games played, and then head-to-head record, which he's EU, so it's not like I can match with him. So it is what it is. You know, I can't be super mad at it, anything like that. And again, it is ultimately what it is. So that's kind of the situation we've got. Obviously, again, it's tough for me finishing in second. If I go back and look at the past weeks, I'd have to look exactly because I don't know all of the weeks I've finished in second. But I know weeks 3 I finished in second. I believe week 4 I finished in second. I believe week 10 I finished in second. So I've got just as many first place finishes as I do second place finishes, which again, I'm still fortunate to be in the position that I've been in and won as many as I've won. but it still does sting a little bit just knowing that I was so close to getting another King of the Court win. And again, if I would have won by, let's say, 42 instead of 40 points, I may have won King of the Court, which is just so tough. Now let's open up our diamond pack. Here's the deal, guys. King of the Court rewards need to be updated. Like, I'm not even saying this for myself, because at the end of the day, like, if you know, if I don't win King of the Court, it's not worth my time playing anyways. But like, at the end of the day, like, diamonds for getting second is crazy. Diamonds for getting top 1% is crazy. You're putting opals in packs, 2K. You spend $100 on the game, you get a Galaxy Opal. And yet 2K has the audacity to say, oh yeah, by the way, King of the Court rewards are still diamonds. That is so bad and so troll on so many different levels. And I'm just not a fan of it. Now, here I look at these options here. No real good options, honestly. Like, I shouldn't say that. Bezelis is good. Kwame is good. But I've already got Bezelis and Kwame. So, for me, it's just, it's a tough situation, because it's like, I don't really want any of these cards. And I know that might sound bad, but I don't want any of these cards. I've already got Bezelis. I've already got Kwame. Detlef and Austin Reeves are the two cards I don't have. However, I don't really want them, but it is what it is, I guess, at the end of the day. I mean, I guess I'll take Detlef Schrempf, and he is never going to play for me. So to recap this weekend, guys, I spent, again, I don't know exactly how long. I guess I probably didn't play the game that much. No, I played the game a lot, because I'm trying to think Saturday how much I ultimately played the game. I'm guessing I spent, I don't know, 25, 30 hours this weekend. And it just wasn't enough to win King of the Court, which is okay. You know, like, I gave it my all. I ended up getting tied. What are the odds we finish in a tie so low? It's just so tough, because, again, a lot of it is out of my control. Like, I was up 30-3 against somebody yesterday in the second quarter with, I think it was like 6 or 7 o'clock, something like that. And the guy just decided to quit, you know? It's just like, those are the things, like, again, everybody deals with. You don't have control whether people quit, whether people stay, but those are the things that, you know, you deal with on a weekend basis. And again, a lot of whether you win King of the Court or lose King of the Court comes down to, does your opponent quit or do they not quit, right? That's really ultimately what it does come down to. So it is what it is. We'll see what happens. Obviously, you know, wait in the winner tweet and then go from there. Second place finishes are tough, though, at the end of the day, because there's no, like, consolation prize. I thought since I was on Xbox that I'd still get the million VC. That doesn't even happen. So now I get a Galaxy Opal piece, which you guys might be like, oh, Ty, that's such a W. I got nothing to use my piece on. I don't want Steph. I don't even want this 95 plus pack. I've really got nothing to use it on. I should just go and get all these Hall of Fame badges at this stage and just try to slightly upgrade my team. But yeah, it's just, it's pretty tough, man. It's pretty tough. Spent all that time grinding King of the Court, and just, I don't want to say don't have anything to show for it, because, again, we made a really good run at it, man. Like, we really did. We got super close to winning it. And maybe, look, last thing I'm going to say is maybe the tiebreaker is glitched somehow, like, in-game. Maybe they just didn't have it set up right. Maybe Amar has, like, a couple of losses, and I'll end up winning King of the Court. I doubt it. But you never know, right? I've seen crazier things happen. So we'll see. But, again, I'm not super optimistic about my chances, my odds this week. If it does end up being Amar that won, which is what it looks like, man, congrats to him. Again, it's not easy to win King of the Court. It takes a lot of your time, takes a lot of your weekend. So congrats to Amar for sure, for for taking the time and doing what he needed to do to win. Because Amar's been close the last couple of weeks. Even last week on Sunday, he almost walked me down. Like, he did. He could have definitely won last week. Obviously, that went my way. This week goes his way. Again, it's just kind of going to be what it's got to be. So it is what it is at the end of the day. It's just tough because, again, you spend so much time grinding to hopefully win King of the Court. And obviously, again, when it doesn't go your way, it's tough because it feels like a wasted weekend, especially with as bad as these prizes are. I mean, these prizes that they are giving out for King of the Court are just absolutely abysmal if you don't win. And it goes back to my whole point of, if you're not trying to win King of the Court, I'm so serious when I ask this, and I'm not trying to be negative, I'm not trying to be rude, but what is the point of playing King of the Court if you're not trying to win it? I'm just genuinely asking. I'm not trying to be mean, but what is the point of people playing King of the Court if these are the rewards that 2K is giving out? I'm just so serious. A 92 option pack is crazy for the stage, for the era of my team, that we are in. It's just, it's insane to me. So it is what it is. I guess get all of these Hall of Fame badges. Hopefully get a couple that can help my squad out. But it is what it is. Another second place finish. I mean, I guess the silver lining in things is I feel like I'm getting first or second in a lot of these weekends. And if you put yourself in a good position over and over and over again, things are going to go your way. So it's all I can really do. It's all I can really ask for. You guys can let me know your thoughts on this down below in the comments. Obviously not what I wanted this weekend, but at the end of the day, God's plan over mine. Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.